WorldSBK is back in Phillip Island, Australia for the 33rd time in the paddock's history and the 24th time for World Supersport. The middleweight class has opened proceedings at the island with their final test before the opening round. Here's your final preview for 2024. A race winner on a Yamaha and a race winner on a Ducati. Can Federico Caricasulo do it again on an MV Agusta this time? The Italian set the first ever sub-132 lap of Phillip Island on a Supersport bike, and aside from this low-speed tumble at turn 4, the adaptation from the Ducati Twin to the MV Triple is going swimmingly, even finishing ahead of the regular MV Agusta duo of Marcel Schrotter and Bahattin Sofoglu, 8th and 11th on the combined timing sheets. All that being said, beware the Bologna bullets, and in particular Barney's Jari Montella, who went on to improve on Caricasulo's lap by 62 thousandths of a second and finished the day in first position after already breaking the Supersport lap record in the morning session. Fellow Ducati rider Adrian Huertas, days away from his debut as an Aruba IT Ducati rider, followed close behind on the timing sheets with 2nd and 4th, although his day ended early after a crash at turn 9. It was also a bright day for local representative Ollie Bayliss, firmly inside the top 10 in the morning. Mixed feelings on the other hand for the rest of Ducati riders, with a crash for Nicky Tulli on his EAB racing debut, and tech issues interrupting Lorenzo Baldassari's morning with Orlac, the former Supersport runner-up, now back full-time in the middleweight class. Altea newcomers Nicolo Antonelli and Piotr Bisekirski finished outside the top 10 overall, with the Polish rider's day ending at a local hospital after a turn 2 crash. Yamaha seems to once again be the closest bike to the V2 Ducati in terms of consistent pace, with 3 riders at the front end of the timings. 2023 runner-up Stefano Manzi was a top R6 and 3rd overall. But keep an eye on 2017 World Supersport champion Lucas Mayas and former GMT94 rider Valentin Debis, now riding for the 2-time champions Evan Bros. All 3 were inside the top 7. Of the 7 Yamahas on track, the only other to come close on the timing sheets at one point was Australian wildcard Tom Toparis, just on the outskirts of the top 10 in the morning session. Elsewhere, double the triumphs will be on the grid in 2024, with Jorge Navarro and John McPhee joining the WRP RT Motorsport by SKM team. Navarro in particular impressed on his first official outing with the triple, finishing 10th and just pipped the top triumph by PTR newcomer Tom Booth Amos, 9th overall. A big question for 2024. Can Chan Hon-Chu finally compete for the World Supersport title? The 20-year-old was the only Kawasaki rider at the higher end of the order in 6th position despite some early technical issues. Fully recovered from last season's injury woes, he will be the green brand's big hope once again. Completing the list of manufacturers ready to race in Australia was the new Honda duo of Kyril Bimpawi and Kaita Toba, 2 and 3 seconds off the pace respectively. That's a roundup of an incident-packed day with 7 red flags, 5 of them geese related. Tomorrow it's a turn for the World Superbike grid. Stay tuned for more.